Hello Aries, I'm Osiris. Today, I'm going to be giving you some general reading. If you have found this temple, then there must be a message in here for you. Take what resonates and leave. This is just going to be a general reading. It'll just cover briefly your own energy. Ooh, look at that. Queen of Swords popped out during the shuffle. I do not do reversals. This planet is already upside down. We do not need to make things more confusing. But, needless to say, we are going to cover some self-improvement, maybe something about your family, your home life, romance, love, social life, money, work, career, and your life purpose. Get several shuffles. And we're going to get ready to go. These three cards, it's going to relate to personality and the state of mind that you are in currently. Next three cards, it's going to be about self-improvement, spiritual development, and your overall health. This set of cards will be about your family and your home. This set of cards will be about romance or your social life. These set of cards will be about money and finances. And these set of cards will be about work, career, and your life purpose. And I have many other cards to clarify if we need to, which I'm sure we will. So, I'm going to start with personality, state of mind that you are currently in at this moment upon reading this, or finding this reading, excuse me. So, the Queen of Swords was the one that popped out when I was shuffling. Queen of Swords with the Two of Swords, and then the Two of Pentacles. So we definitely have a lot of mirroring energy. Queen of Swords makes swift decisions. Definitely a feminine-orientated individual. Two of Swords, definitely blinded, mirroring something in your life. Maybe you are standing in front of the mirror trying to analyze yourself, and followed by the Two of Pentacles, which in this deck I find to be a party card, a card of embellishing in the nightlife, spending a lot of money with entertainment, doing things to try to satisfy a need for finding some type of something that would entertain your mind, not necessarily, uh, not necessarily love, just something to keep you going. And I think you're bored. I think you're bored with whatever you're doing. Uh, I think that you want to find something of value that is going to make you happy and keep you mentally stimulated. And we'll pull some more cards to validate all those. But we'll move on briefly. Self-improvement, spiritual development, and health. You get the King of Swords, followed by a Six of Swords and the Knave of Chalices, which is basically the Page of Cups in Standard Tarot. So, again, this is you trying to seek something that will fulfill yourself. Trying to find your way. Trying to plan on how to set yourself up for success in life overall. A purpose, a reason. Why are you here? You are a very intellectual creature, but you're lost at sea. I mean, that is the card for me, being lost. Potentially trying to find your way, trying to find a new homeland, a new something that will satisfy. You're trying to find spirituality. You're developing new ideas that maybe you've never thought about dabbling in the past. It's about mental health and clarity overall, that you're still trying to crack the code of life. Where am I going? We'll clarify again once we move on. This set right here, we are on family and home life. So, in regards to your family and home life, you have the Queen of Chalices, the Queen of Cups. You have the Fool, and the Seven of Wands. So, in terms of love in the home life, there is this is a single energy for me, the way these cards came out. I feel a very single energy, maybe a single mother. Yeah, single mother. With a small child, or a small child that's always, you feel like that child is holding you back. Like you could have been more, or you could have had more. But that child was a blessing. That child was potentially made to slow you down and make you think about things, think about your actions, think about what you're going to do with yourself. Created a sense of responsibility, as all children do. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. Got a lot of demons still lurking underneath that you haven't cleared. You're fighting them. You fight them. You fight those demons. But they are nipping at your toes. Every way you turn around, you got something trying to pull you back in the home life. You got the child tugging at you. You got your cat tugging at you, and you got these crocodiles still trying to tug at you. One's almost got a hold of that staff, is going to yank in the water. So that's a whole lot of hold back energy. You're held back. And we'll do some more clarifying once we move on. In the next three set of cards, we have romance and or social life. Nine of Swords, the Moon, and the Nine of Wands. Now this is, again, a very single energy that I'm picking up here. Nine of Swords, stuck in your head. Trying to figure out where and what you should be dedicating to. What's the right thing to dedicate to? Maybe who, since this is about romance and social life. It's about who and what should I give my time to. In the Moon, you got a lot of hidden things going on behind the scenes that probably not even your close friends, if you even have any, know about. Or it could be just a secret passion that you're praying to receive. Maybe you got a crush. It's a crush on somebody. Nine of Wands. Definitely trying to cut the head off of the snake. You might be running around fucking like a rabbit. Snakes are trying to get to you. And you're kind of letting them in. This is a very promiscuous card for me in this deck. Reason being is rabbit and snake. You do the math. And in the image, it does show that even though you try to stop them, there's going to be a snake or two that gets through your guard. And you got to let them in. We'll move on to the next round, which would be about money, finances. Eight of Wands, the World card, and the Ace of Cups. So, with this way it's laid out, I definitely feel the round and round energy of the world predominantly. The Eight of Wands is not so much defensive, but more just stuck. You're stuck trying to figure out how to get your everything. You want to get to that Ten of Cups one day, but it seems like every time you're right side up, you're upside down. And every time you're upside down, you're right side up. You're just stuck energy. But the good news is on the backside, you are coming out with the Ace of Cups. So maybe this isn't going to be a business venture. Maybe you're going to find a partner or a spouse that is more financially stable than you are and can bring you out of this stuck energy. That's what the cards say to me. Next set, work, career, and life purpose. We have the Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, and then at the end we have Thoth serving justice. So that's a really good thing to see. I love to see justice come in at the end of your life purpose, which means that you are going to be a success some way or another. A lot of swift energy that's going to be very sharp and precise. making decisions about which way to go, what to choose. But again, this is a Seven of Cups, so this is more like trying to choose a really good partner. Not so much you making good business deals. Your good business deal is going to be choosing a good partner. Somebody that's willing to invest in you and have you invest back into them. And that is going to be your justice, is to get somebody to come in your life that cares. And that's going to be a hard thing. That's going to be a hard thing because the way the cards say, you're more or less, in my opinion, a single parent. Definitely pick up way more feminine energy than male energy, but I still get single mother vibe from this whole reading so far. But justice, things will come into balance. It might take a little time because you're stuck right now, and you're going to get what you deserve. Let's pull out some oracle cards to back these up. So there's plenty of tarot on the table. I hope you are enjoying your day. Just going to give these 3 shuffles just so you know it isn't as well thought out as my beautiful temple. Okay. So if you remember, the first one was just an overall personality, mind frame, your beginning, where you're at, where you've been. Mirrored energy was the overall. Partying, spending money, trying to figure out how to stimulate your mind. First one out the deck, independence. Start to explore new territory, possessing magical powers to follow your intuition. Again, this is somebody that's trying to find mental stimulation because they're most likely single. And there is independence as the heaviest energy. So these are on point. They're backing you up. Divine love. A soul connection with someone looking for finding true love, loving something, someone. I told you, the cards don't lie. Pretty much is going right down the same path we've been talking about. Well, we'll get a couple clarifiers for your self-improvement, self-development, spiritual development, health, overall. And again, this was the energy of feeling like you're lost at sea. Play. Enjoy what one is doing, having fun, and feeling good, higher vibrations. So, that's what people do when they're lost. They just go have fun. Try to get lost in a club, get lost at a bar, get lost at an activity. Opening. The first stage of something is opening up new possibilities. So, yeah, you got an idea here. You know, that's what he's doing. Is he's writing on the tablet, trying to figure out how to open up your spirituality, because this is spiritual. So you're playing with the idea of opening up to something new, something that you may not have considered in the past. Okay, moving on. This was the family and home. This was about things holding you back, tugging you down, children, all of life's headaches. Sovereignty. Position of power, high status, something somewhat majestic, and an air of superiority. It is a divine feminine card. You are in control of all this. That's what that card tells me. Even though it feels like everything's holding you down, holding you back, you are still ultimately the power of your domain. Everything that you have going on in your life is under your control. And you have dignity, standing in your truth, loving yourself first, not compromising. So that's a good thing. You have to love yourself. You have to appreciate everything that you overcome. You have to love everyone and every lesson that came into your life. It was all a divine purpose for you to learn. Karmic partners, karmic children, family, friends, enemies. It's all designed. Moving on to what was the romance section and social life. We had, again, secrets. Remember, the rabbit letting a few snakes through. Harmony. Discovering harmony within. Harmonious relationships. Living peacefully. So that's a nice card. We have the pyramids. So we have a 3. And we have a beautiful woman dancing above them. So you know how to, and here's the moon as well. I'd like to point that out. That is not the sun, that is the moon. And I love how you are able to bring all of this together and stay on track. That's the harmony for me. You're able to balance this. Even though you have so much going on, exploring new things, you have dignity and harmony. That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful energy. You're trying to create a legacy when it comes to romance and in a social life. You're trying to build your social circle. Contribution to future generations and enduring impacting earthly possessions. So this is just a building card. Trying to build and see if you can't create something for your future and potentially your offspring's future. Generational wealth. That's what's on your mind. Moving on to what was the money section, career and finances. We have knowledge, gift of knowledge to inform others, studying, learning, to know ancient wisdom. Now that is not a stuck energy, but you can get stuck in that if you don't understand how to apply it to the modern day. Yes, we're supposed to go back and learn from all of the wisdom of our ancient ancestors. But we're not supposed to relive all of their mistakes. We're supposed to take what they've already done and improve and make things better. That's supposed to be the goal of humanity. It's not just about helping each other and being a good person. It's about learning how to build better pyramids. Sands of time, something reaching an end, someone slipping away, time is running out. Yeah, because if you remember at this point, I was speaking about potentially your new business that is going to be able to set you up for this legacy. You're stuck still. You're stuck, and what you could be doing is investing too much time into researching the knowledge of the past, trying to open doors, when you fail to see the doors have already been opened and you're just standing in front of them and you're not moving through. You have to walk through the doors in order to fulfill the prophecy. The gate's waiting. It's already open. And you're stuck. You're hoping for this perfect offer of love. And it's already been presented to you, but you may be passing this by. You may be letting it go. What they call a missed opportunity. Last section I pulled was for work, career, and your overall life purpose, which if you remember, which I spoke about, was about swift decisions to get your justice. Rise, the rise. Rebuilding from the ground up, reborn as someone different, rise from the ashes. So yeah, this is kind of like a death card. You need a complete reboot in being stuck. You need to come out of this. You need to see what's going on in front of you. You need to make the right choices. Stop being on the fence. You don't know if it's going to be a failed opportunity because free will is always in play. But it will be a missed opportunity if you fail to rise, if you do not step forth and at least open up and play. You have no problem doing this on a social life. You have no problem trying to create a community for yourself. You have no problem trying to be in people's faces, talk to them, telling them about you, telling them about everything you got going on. But you're not rising to the divine union. That is what is holding you back from the ultimate. But it does take you to do it. One more card. Wheel of Fortune. So we got some major wheels going on here, turning. You got the World, which was that stuck energy over here. Potential missed opportunity. You've been told to rise to the occasion. Now, it's up to chance. The Wheel of Fortune. Things working in your favor. Lucky moment, phase, situation, fate, destiny, and change. Those are the key words of this card. You are to receive justice. But you have to take the chance. You cannot expect it to just land in your lap. It doesn't work that way. You have to make decisions that are going to benefit you, and you have to try them. How do you know if this business that you take isn't going to prosper if you don't try? How do you know that this relationship, this potential divine union, is going to fail if you don't try? You have to try just as much as that person tried. It's not just all one person try. This is why humanity is becoming single. Everyone's single. There is no union anymore. People get scared. They run away. And they think that their life is supposed to just be about money, career, and finances, and business. And then what happens? Everybody gets a dog or gets a cat, and then they go hide in a hole. And they get old. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. Your body will perish. You will be reincarnated and rebooted and miss the divine opportunity to live in abundance, happiness, and joy. Do you really want to spend your whole life just struggling, trying to figure it out? I think I'm going to leave it there. I think you got some hard thinking to do about where you're at, how much effort you put into creation, and how little effort you put into the person that's supposed to be your person. That's going to be the title of this video. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.